What's up, guys? Back on GSR TV. We bought some oxygen sensors from Rock Auto. This one was like 20 bucks, maybe 25, around there. Wasn't the cheapest one they had. They had a cheaper one than that, but I didn't feel too comfortable getting the cheapest one. I mean, it's only like 25 bucks. So I said, I'd pull the trigger on that one. Not too bad. The package is, looks like it's quality, but you can't always go off the package. This is the upstream one. This one is the more expensive one. This one was 100 bucks, 95 and some change, but with shipping and all that, because they still charge you shipping and taxes. It took about a week to get here, which is, I think, pretty standard. Yeah, this one is, I had to get Denso on the upstream. It's the OEM manufacturer. Upstream one's more vital or more expensive for a reason. You want this one, to be a quality piece, and don't get the cheapest one, in my opinion, because you don't want to do this job twice. You don't want to buy two sensors and then have to buy a good one in the end. Well, you don't want to buy a sensor and then have to buy another one on top of it when you could have just bought the Denso from the beginning. So for this job, I went to O'Reilly's. They gave me this tool. I was trying to give you guys, just a little walkthrough, so you guys aren't afraid to do the job. Some O2 sensors are stuck on there like a mother, and you will need some type of help. I've also had a car where the O2 sensor was just stuck on there, and I took it to the weld shop, or not the weld shop, but the muffler shop, and they just straight hit it with a torch and torched it off. But luckily for me, my car has over 150k miles. It's close to that, is all I will say. And that is the downstream one. And this one is a little more difficult, only because of that right there. You literally have to pop this off right here. You'll pop this off, and then you have to stick your finger in like this, like a hook. The tab's in there. You hit the tab and then you slide it off, and that is a very challenging task to do. It's not that bad, but it's not easy neither. It's just like, who the hell thinks of that? To put the tab in there and then cut this little asshole. And it's like, stick your fucking chopstick in there, or stick a fucking tweezer in there, or stick something in there to make it, to clip off. I didn't mean to be racist with that comment. I'm anti-racist. Just so you know, I'm racist against racism. All I see is green. Let's make money together. That's why it's G Money. G Money Racing. Anyways. So this is the part from Rock Auto. I got them both from Rock Auto. It's already on. I put anti-seize on there just in case I have to remove it sometime in the future. If I have to put a header, if I have to do anything else, a swap, whatever, I put anti-seize in there because it makes life easier. If this O2 sensor didn't come with it. Luckily, this O2 sensor comes with it. This is the Denso one. The little clip is up there, if you see it right there. It's not too hard to get to. I mean, just lift the car the way I lifted it, and you have access to everything. This job took me 30 minutes, if that, only because I had to, lift the car up and then go run around and get the grease and throw the grease on there, because I'm not going to do it without that. But it's not difficult at all. I highly recommend you get the Denso one, at least for the upstream. Downstream, it's more, I think it's emissions. The other one tells the ECU what to do. And I also recommend, you know, on a side note, that you guys change these out and you guys get the polyurethane inserts. They are the shit. You know, mine's a little bit dirty because I had an oil leak, but yeah. So Denso it is with that. It's really easy to get to this one here. This one's the easiest. This one you can put the socket in. You put the socket in, then you get the wrench here, and then you get yourself a pry bar, and then you pull down, or I think it's from that way. So you grab it like this, you pull down, boom, this thing snaps off. It wasn't under that tight, you know, it wasn't rusted at how. This is a California car, so it might be different for you guys. You guys might need to take a little torch to it. This one here, unfortunately, the way it is, if you see right there, there is no way to put a breaker bar on that, so I just had to man it out, just used my muscles. It wasn't under too tight, so I got really lucky, which is a blessing. You rarely get really lucky in doing any type of mechanic work. It's usually not as easy as it fucking pans out to be, or as it seems to be. It just, something always happens, you know. But luckily I was just able to pull that off with just, you know, just manning it out. Pulled it down, broke off, changed the clip, we're good. Let me show you guys the used ones. Now my car was throwing the check engine light already, so I had to change them. This is the used one. So it was throwing a check engine light. You know, this one's a Denso too. So right there, Denso. It looks different from the one from Rock Auto, so I don't know if it's an upgraded part, the one that Rock Auto has, or if it's a knockoff, but I don't know. We'll have to see. I don't think Rock Auto will sell you something knockoff though, so I hope it's a real Denso one. So that's how it looks. The new one looks nothing like that. This one looks like it's been charred. You know, sometimes these things they get hot. I had to change the radiator. The dude I bought it from, you know, he might have overheated it before, and yeah, that happened. But you know, I know it's okay because I took it to a mechanic already and we resurfaced the head. You see this here, this one's a downstream. It looks just about the same. This one says made in the USA. Let's see if I can see it on camera. Yeah, it's right there. See, USA. Made in USA. So I don't know if this is the OEM one, if they use a part from the United States. It'd be surprising to me. It does look like it's an OEM though, because of the way the quality of it, that rubber piece. So I don't know. Regardless of the fact, these are best changed in pairs. It's just, you're better off doing it that way. You don't want one to read exact and this one's off, and then it's gonna throw the mixture off and it's not gonna work properly. I did notice that after the check engine came on, I was losing fuel economy, so I'm hoping that this fixes my problem. Don't forget to disconnect the battery. Disconnect your battery, reset it, and let it read as properly as possible. So yeah, it's quite easy. I just wanted to give you guys a walkthrough, because I know when I first started, I only found like a couple of videos on YouTube. I feel more confident after, you know, I see a video on YouTube and I know exactly what I'm looking at, exactly what I'm doing. Like I said, For me, I got really lucky that they weren't stuck on there. I was able to take them off, you know, easily. And I don't think there's grease on here. I don't think there was any grease on there, and they just threw them in there like that. But if they're from the factory, they probably did have grease. Just saying, for me it was easy regardless of the fact. You know, that's pretty much it. I just try to give you guys a quick review of the product, a quick walk around, a quick some guidance so you guys can knock it out. That blue moon's kicking in. Yeah, I mean, you guys have any questions, you know, subscribe to my channel. I'm always just trying to do, you know, little updates here and there. You know, I try to post as much, you know, of my experience on here as far as the K20s. Also got that Evo over there, so whatever I do to them, you know, I post up. That one's about to get the mud flaps. I'm about to make a video of the mud flaps. Already have them, but yep. I do like the 09 wheels much better than the 08s. But yeah, that's the O2 sensors. If that doesn't work, then, you know, I'm gonna have to change the cat, or I might have to wash the cat, because there's a way that you can wash the catalytic converter. I've seen it on YouTube already. You know, Scotty has a video on there for it, Scotty Kilmer. So we'll see. Wish me luck, and keep racing, but race responsibly. The takeovers are cool until somebody gets run over.